Hello class, welcome to lesson 6. This is area of a regular polygon. Your objective is I can find the area of a regular polygon by comparing the area of a triangle. So our vocab word is regular polygon. A polygon in which all sides and angles are equal. So I'm going to do my best to draw some equal side and equal angled polygons. But we have like a stop sign. Stop sign is a polygon. It's a polygon because it has equal sides and equal length and equal angles. As long as all the sides are equal length and the angles are equal, then it's a polygon. And inside this polygon, I can draw another shape. I can draw several different shapes. But what I really care about is connecting all the shapes to the middle. So if I do that, I can draw, here's a triangle, another triangle, another triangle, and another triangle. So a polygon is just made up of triangles, of triangles. Polygon is made up of small triangles. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 triangles within my polygon. So if I wanted to find the area, because the area is everything inside, I can use the area of a triangle. So I can use a half base times height. But that's not all, because that is just going to give me the area of a triangle, right? So for a polygon, I'm going to have to do area equals 1/2 base times height, and then times that answer by the number of sides. So for example, I would do all the math. For this one, I would do all the math here, and let's say I got the area equals 45. I would multiply that by the number of sides, which in this case there's 5 sides, and then I would get my answer. So let's try this on a real problem. So here I have a polygon, and I need to find the area. So I'm going to use my formula, which is A equals 1/2 base times height. Plug in what I have. I don't have area. Half stays the same. My base is 20 and my height is 14. Now I'm going to solve as usual. So I think it'd be easier to divide this by 2 first, because multiplying by 1/2 is the same as dividing by 2. So I have 10 here, because 20 divided by 2 is 10, times 14. A equals 140, but I'm not done, because all I found was the area for one triangle, this triangle here. But my polygon is made up of many triangles, so I have all these that I need to find the area for. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5 triangles within this polygon. So I need to multiply my answer, which is 140, by the number of sides, which is 5. So let's do that. I have 140 times 5, which after multiplying I get 700. So the area equals 700 centimeters squared. And don't let the 5 mess you up. It's not 700 centimeters to the 5th power. It's just because we multiplied centimeters here and centimeters here, so our answer was really 140 centimeters times 5 sides. So it was 140 centimeters squared times 5 sides. So since 5 has no units with it, the centimeter squared just stays the same. So it's 700 centimeters squared. All right, let's try some steps. All right, for our example, we're using the same one, and the area is a half base times height times the sides. So step 1 is to plug in given numbers into formula. So our formula is a half base times height, and we plug in what we have. We have a half times 20 times 14. And now I'm going to do step 2, which is solve as usual. So I have a equals a half. And when I say solve as usual, I mean solve like you would for a triangle. So see 10.3/10.4 notes. That'll help you solve. So now I plug in what I have. Solve as usual. So I'm dividing 20 by 2, which gives me 10, because multiplying by half is the same as dividing by 2. Now I bring my 14 down, and 10 times 14 gives me 140. So all I found here is the area of one triangle. So 140 is one triangle. Now I need to find it for all the triangles within that polygon. So I have step 3, which is to multiply the answer from step 2 by the number of sides of the polygon. So 140 is my answer from step 2. And the number of sides, so here's my polygon and the number of sides I have. I have one triangle here, but I want to look at the sides. So I have let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. So I need to multiply the answer from step 2, which is 140, by the number of sides of the polygon. So I have 140 times the number of sides from the polygon. So when I multiply this, I have 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 4 is 20, carry the 2, and 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. So my area equals 700 centimeters squared. All right, so we're going to look at this example. So we have a polygon here. We need to find the area. My formula is a equals a half base times height, and I need to multiply that by the number of sides. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides here. So I'll multiply my answer for my formula by 6. So I have to plug in what I'm given. So I keep the half, base is 8, height is 7, and I'm going to multiply that by 6 at the end. I'm going to divide 8 by 2, which, because multiplying by half is the same as dividing by 2, which gives me 4 times 7. The area equals 28 centimeters. Oh, meters squared, my bad. All right, we're going to multiply that by 6 sides now. So I have 28 times 6, which gives me 48. So I put my 8 here, carry my 4. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 4 is 16. So I have 168. So my area equals 168 millimeters squared. And that's my final answer. All right, example 2. So I have the same formula, a equals a half base times height times the number of sides. I'm going to plug in what I'm given. So my area stays the same, half stays the same, base is 3.3, height is 4, times the number of sides, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. Now I am going to multiply 3.3 and 4 first instead of dividing 3.3 by 2. So to do that, I'm going to do it over here. 3.3 times 4. Bring my decimal out. I have 12, carry the 1. 12 again, plus 1 is 13, and I bring my decimal back. So now I have a half times 13.2, which is the same as dividing by 2. Multiplying by half is the same as dividing by 2. So 2 can go into 13 6 times, which give me 12, 1 left over. Oops, I don't need to do that. I need to bring my decimal up. Then I bring my 2 down. And 2 can go into 12 6 times again, which would cancel out. So my A equals 6.6 inches squared. But I'm not done. That's the area for one triangle, for that one triangle. Now I have to find the area for all the triangles within my polygon. So I'm going to multiply by 8. So I have 6.6 times 8, so let's do the math for that. Alright, so I have 6 times 8 is 48, carry my 4. 6 times 8 again is 48 plus 4, 52. Bring my decimal. So the area of this polygon equals 52.8 inches squared. And that is my final answer. Alright guys, that is it for this lesson. Go ahead and get started on your homework, and I'll see you at your designated meeting time. Bye guys.